And if you might think that, oh, why recapitulate? We've done that already. Why not go straight into something new? Well, that's not how nature or the spiritual universe works. You will recall that in the cosmology, when we learned every new phase begins with the recapitulation of the previous phases. That's the universal law. And it's really quite an interesting point, because I find myself, whenever I'm engaged in anything, I all the time find myself recapitulating, asking myself, where did I start? Why am I doing this? And I'll find myself going back, recapitulating, and then, oh, yes, I know where I am. And then I can go on. It's a bit like orientating myself in my mind. Okay, so let's run through some of the basic fundamental themes that we've covered. And I hope that this will be familiar ground, but it's actually good, even if it's familiar, it's good for you to recreate it in your own soul. You see, this is the difference between the intellectual soul and the consciousness soul. We will be speaking later on. And so one of the differences between those two souls is that in the intellectual soul, we remember, but in the consciousness soul, we recreate. And there's a big difference for the audience when you're listening to somebody who pulls things out of their memory compared to listening to somebody who actually creates it from scratch. It's like painting the picture in front of you on the stage instead of pulling a file out of a filing cabinet. And so as we now bring up those past topics, picture it in such a way as though this is a topic that arises in front of your eyes and you are recreating it for yourself. And imagine you had to give a talk about it to somebody else. So you recreate it in the moment as we speak about it.